In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the top products that are easy to flip and can make you some money quickly. Not only am I gonna reveal these products, but I'm gonna give you insider tips on where to find them. In this video, I'm gonna do all the work for you. So let's jump right into it. So the very first product that you need to pay close attention to is the M2 Machines Coca-Cola 1973 Chevrolet Cheyenne Super 30 hauler with 1959 Corvette XP Chase. Now, M2 Machines, they're already sort of like a collector's brand. They're known for their quality. Their products are like really extremely detailed. I mean, the paint job is better. These ain't like your regular like Hot Wheels. Now, here's the reality, bro. Collectors value items like this. They value those details. And they're also willing to pay a premium for models that stand out in their collection. So, why is it profitable to flip? Because it has limited availability and very high demand. Now we're about to talk about where to find this, where you can get this. So first, if you're wondering, I am in a great group called Divine. Now here's the reality, bro. When it comes to getting limited items, if it was as easy as this information being anywhere on the internet, then of course everybody would have these products. So the reality is you need to be in a group like this. But if you're not, and I'm gonna have the link in the description of how to get into a group like this to really accelerate your product flipping. Now, this product is in store right now at Walmart. However, some things you have to do, because here's the reality. If you search this up on Walmart, like we're going to search this up, of course, you're not going to find it. And you also have to pay attention, because when I first started flipping, stuff like this would catch me off guard all the time. I'm going to show you two ways at the very least you can figure out how to get this. So the first way, I use a site called BrickSeek. And what this does is allow you to see which items are discounted. We're going to use this site a lot throughout the course of this video. I will give you a link in the description if you want to use this site as well. So you can put in your zip code and it'll show you, okay, like it's showing me it's out of stock pretty much anywhere around me, but you can't stop there, right? So there's a number called the UPC number, and what you want to do is you want to grab this UPC number. Sometimes you can Google it. I know me, if you watch any of my other videos, you know I'm a Chat GPT guy. So you can literally, especially with the new 4.0 model, you definitely can find the UPC that way. But it's simple. You copy that UPC. Like in this case, I'm going to give you all the UPC for this product. The UPC is this number right here, 811-46901-5616. Now, let's say you just happen to be in the store. I used to work at Walmart, so I can vouch for this. Unless this merchandise is being literally stolen by employees, everything in that store, whether it's in the back, not on the floor yet, or whatever, will pull up even if it doesn't show online. So approach a Walmart employee and say, hey, can you look this UPC up for me? I was told that this product was at the store. There are Pokemon plushies that I've had this happen with, to where it said they didn't have any in store. However, this site told me that there was. And so I went, asked for the UPC. The lady said, hey, we have 3 in the back, but I can only let you buy 1. Bingo. All right, so now let's talk about selling, right? Because the retail on these is $19.97. However, the resale is $70 to $100, right? So when you go to eBay, I'm going to start it over for my people who are just now tuning in to me. I'm going to show you how you should always look at eBay, especially if you're a flipper, from a flipper perspective, right? So perfect example, you see this listed for 150, you see it listed for 140, and you might even think, after just seeing that, you might think, oh man, these are worth that. These are selling for that. And that's not the case. You're going to come down here on the side and you're going to sort by sold items, and see, now you see what they're actually worth. What they're actually worth is closer around the $100 range, especially if you can find one right now. A $20 to $100 flip, an $80 profit, that's huge. And if you can find several of these, that's really big. But let's just go through some of these sales. And I also want to teach you something else. Pay attention to the dates. It's May 20th today, May 19th yesterday, May 18th, May 17th, May 10th, 1st. So what this lets me know is that this product is somewhat in demand, because they're selling quite frequently. And this also lets me know that they're rare and not a lot of people are finding. Now, we have these confirmed at Walmart, people in California. So Rico Gang, California, if you out there, look for this truck. If you're in Virginia, look for this truck. Make sure you pay attention to the fact that it will have red wheels and accents on both vehicles, along with the hauler truck itself. List high with offers enabled on eBay and Mercari. Now we're gonna go to Mercari and just see what the market looks like over there. There's not any sold on Mercari just yet. This guy has it. He's got it underpriced here. This guy's not greedy. I like the type of hustling he does because that's the type of hustling I do. I'm not greedy with it. I'm just trying to get a profit and go and get it out the way. I'm gonna talk about some tips on how to get yours to sell quicker, right? So I want you to pay attention. There's no sold on Mercari, right? There's none sold over here. Look at these listings. I mean, it's pretty high quality photo, but let's go over here where they are selling. You see him? He's got a nice setup where at least one image you can see the whole box. He's kind of showing the details of each one. Same with this guy. His sold. He's got it isolated on a white background. So you definitely want to always have a nice setup whenever you're shooting something like this. And always, please have an image where if I'm a potential buyer, I can see the whole entire thing all in one shot. All right. The very next thing that you need to run out of the door and go to your local stores to see if they have is the 2023 through 2024 Panini NBA Prism Basketball Trading Card Mega. Now, this is what it looks like, right? This is the greatest player in the NBA right now, Luka Doncic. You can't miss him. Go Mavs, we in the conference finals. Now, here's why these are so popular, and here's why out of all of these are probably going to be your quickest flips. You're not hip, bro. The collection type culture has always existed, right? And there's a lot of money in it. So you have that side of it as far as the collector angle. Then you have the people who are in it for the money. I'm going to say 60 to 70% of the market is people who are looking for a certain card. And how do you get that certain card? You've got to go through these packs to get them. Now, you might even be thinking, why would somebody spend what people are buying these for resale? Why would they spend those to find one card? Well, this is Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama is probably the most hyped rookie since LeBron James, right? Meaning that there's a Victor Wembanyama rookie card in one of these boxes, maybe even autographed. And you're probably thinking, okay, so what? What if there is a Victor Wembanyama rookie card inside one of these boxes? Well, let me show you something. You see this right here? This is an autographed LeBron James rookie card, and it is worth around $22,000. Now, take a look at some of these other cards. You see that when you get an autograph from a high profile player, that drives the value of that rookie card way, way up. And even if you don't get an autographed one, if you get lucky and get a Wemby card, it's pretty safe to say that you've got a card of value. All right, let's talk about where you can get your hands on one of these, right? Because that's the hard part. So these are currently in store at Walmart. However, when I was able to get my hands on the 2021 version of these, what I had to do was I had to go in the store, find someone who works that area and ask them when they restock the cards. They then said, hey, those cards are a nightmare for us. They restock on Tuesday morning at this time. I showed up. I was able to grab some. So as far as Walmart, you have to go in the store and either test your luck and see if they have some. Sometimes you're in an area where honestly a lot of people not hip to this, so they're sitting. Then a lot of the times, if you live in a metropolitan area, there are people hip to this, and they kind of impose like a rule where maybe it's two per person or whatnot. So that's when you maybe bring somebody else with you. Now, these are also at Target. I don't think Target has rolled them out in store yet. They do drop them randomly throughout the day. Now, if you're a part of a group like I am, like Divine, then boom, like these, what you're seeing right now are actual restock notifications. So this is letting us know like, hey, these restock, like, so they restock at 250, stuff like that. It's a 3 order limit sometimes. It's a 3 order limit sometimes. Groups like this are telling us when all the cards, everything kind of restock. Like this let us know, boom, Target restock 10. So to get in there and get you some. let's talk about where to sell and how these are selling, and if you get your hands on them, how much you should sell them for. So we seeing these, they're retailing for 59.99, so you're paying a little bit over 60 bucks for them. And notice what they're saying in the descriptions, right? Wimby rookie card, question mark, Wimby hunting, Wimby on a rookie card. They're putting that in the description to let people know, hey, if that's what you're after, this is what we got. So a lot of people are selling them in lots, because if you do, here's I guess the only downside to these is that it's not much profit, right? You're paying 60 bucks, you're getting them off for 90, sometimes 80, but you're kind of seeing this price consistent anywhere from 70 to 100. What people are doing, like here, they're selling them in bundles, right? So get them for about 75 each, like this, or let's go 222 divided by 3, $74 each. A lot of 5 for 359. So you divide that by 5. That's $71 each. So what's happening is that people are just trying to get bigger chunks of profit by selling them like this. And then sometimes, a lot of the times, if you're getting them in bulk like this, card shops, people like that will actually buy these from you, because then they can even sell them on the secondary market. So if you ask me, these are definitely worth the trouble. It's low profit, but at the same time, they move fast. So this is probably something that I'm even going to focus on here going forward. All right, now, what if you don't want to deal with that stuff? What if you don't want to mess with trading cards and toys and all that type of stuff? I got a product for you that you need to get inside of your nearest Home Depot clearance and look for. This is the Senco 1 gallon half HP portable pancake electric air compressor. Now, this is why I wanted to show y'all BrickSeek, right? Because first off, when you look it up on Home Depot, this is the price that it shows you. It shows you $189. Now here they're telling us that it went on sale for $37, where when it usually retails for $189, right? So one would originally look at this and say, oh man, this isn't correct. However, when you're using a site like BrickSeek, now you can see that while these are out of stock around me in my location, you see here that the last units they had sold for $43, right? So what that tells me is that this deal did exist. Now, I don't really have a spiel for you on why this has demand, but you see a pre-owned one sells for 90. This one sold for 129. This one sold for 100, but it was pre-owned. Let's see what the new one sold for. 129, 100, 179, 107, 119, 199. This person probably went here and probably seen this and said, oh, I can get it $10 cheaper on eBay. So he went with that option. So there does seem to be a nice little market for these. You'd probably have the best luck getting this off in like a Facebook group or on Facebook Marketplace. So definitely look for that. Also, I'm going to tell you like this, a huge pro tip when it comes to flipping period is appliances, stuff like that is always gonna do well. Now, you see something like this, right? It says that it's on sale for $35. However, when you look up this UPC, I actually show that boom, it's in stock in 2 Walmarts near me. So the next step that I need to do is I'm going to go visit the store, because I see right here that it's listed for 119, but possibly in store it could be there for $35. And let's just see the market on this. And once again, these are all products that I want you to look for as well. Okay, so boom, you see this going for 109, 169. I would also try to get this off locally. And what is the retail? Retail 119, and they had a $35 sale. All right, so like this Craftsman weed eater, right? I know this is a good flip, and hopefully I didn't miss out on it myself, but it's on sale for 37 bucks. So when we hit BrickSeek, we see that the price is 149. However, we learned from the Target example that that's not always the case. And so I want you to pay attention to these stock numbers right here. In the grand scheme of the supply of an item in a store, those are very, very low. See, even when I kind of branch it out, you see the stock is very low. So this is also something that is worth running inside the store and going to go check on, especially when you see it like that. So for those who want to go look on their own, this is the Craftsman brushless RP. Like, here's a Samsung TV that is reportedly going on sale for 50 bucks. So there's a ton of stuff out there you can flip. And if I get a certain amount of likes and comments and subscribe on this video, I'm going to take y'all into stuff like this, flips like this. But you got to subscribe, you got to comment, and let me know if you like this format. Rico Gang, I love y'all. We out.